What is going on, people? Thank you for coming back to thehorrordebate.com. We love it that you're here. This week, we've got a movie that, I tell you what, it came out of nowhere, and I'm so excited about this one. This one's called Amusement. We are live.
And it's from 2008, directed by John Simpson, starring...
Not Jessica, right?
No, not Jessica.
Not Jessica, okay.
Starring Keir O'Donnell.
Yes, what?
As, get this, The Laugh.
You called me?
Yeah, Keir, that's his name.
Keir, hey, what the...
Keir, yeah.
Who took my name?
Yeah. Also, it's got Catherine Winnick, and the name doesn't ring a bell, but she's the girlfriend on Bones. So if you watch the TV show Bones...
The girlfriend is on a bone?
Yeah, she's on...
What did you just say? This is a family program, Mike.
There's a TV show called Bones with, oh, God, what's her name? The sister from the chick from Elf.
The sister from the chick from Elf? You know how bad that sounds, Mike?
My goodness, my brain just
don't worry about it. Who cares?
Zooey Deschanel.
Oh, her.
Or Deschanel. I can never pronounce it.
Whatever.
But anyways, her sister is the lead on Bones.
Okay.
And the main guy, her love interest, the cop, friend of hers, in one of the series, he goes off and comes back with a new girlfriend. This chick, Catherine Winnick, is the new girlfriend.
Good for her.
Yeah, so anyway, so I'm watching this movie going, God, I've seen her before.
Yeah.
And what a nice rack she's got.
Is she the blonde?
Yeah, the blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
When the clown is sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
And she says, I think I'll
strip right here.
I'm scared of that clown, but I'll strip right
here. You know, what better place?
Yeah. So
hey, clown, look at my butt.
What's the plot of this movie, Jeff?
Yeah.
Because trust me, you want to say it because you don't want me to say it.
Let me tell you what's going on here.
What's going on here? That's what I said 8 times during this movie.
We got 3 separate little, perspectives going on here. And it all wraps around one story. But you know,
I thought we were watching Dead Time Stories, too.
I know, but that made it good. That made it effective because you didn't realize that all of this was all put together.
Exactly.
That's good.
Until the end.
You weren't supposed to, Mike. That's the point.
Well, then when I did, I went, oh, give me a break.
No, I'm not giving you anything. This thing, I'm telling you, it worked for me, man. Okay, so what's going on? The movie starts out with two people in a car, right? You got the dude that looks like James Franco and his girlfriend that looks like Katie Holmes. They're rolling down the street, right?
They're
in a convoy.
They're doing a freeway. They're driving 100 miles an hour down the freeway.
Yeah, and basically what it is he's in a convoy situation, and they stop off to get some gas with the guys in the convoy.
He calls it a convoy. He's driving a minivan. And the car behind is like a Chevelle.
Well,
and there's a truck, and he's saying, "Oh, we're in a convoy."
In a convoy situation.
Yeah, you're 3 cars driving the same speed in the same direction.
Through traffic. Give it a break, Mikey. Come on now. Anyway, so they stop and they get gas and stuff, and you notice that some of the characters are a little bit weird. You had the dude from Chaos. The main guy from Chaos. The dude
He's the truck driver.
He's the truck driver. You know, I yelled out immediately, Chaos!
Yeah.
You know, so anyway, but she stays in the car. The girlfriend stays in the car. The boyfriend goes in to get something, and he's talking to the other guy who's in the other car, right?
Who says, "Oh, my family's in the back of the car. They need candy."
Right.
Now, now, if you're driving down the freeway in Kansas or somewhere miles and miles away from home, and you're tailing behind some truck driver, and some other guy's tailgating you, do you say, "Gee, I don't need gas, but he's pulling over. We all now are part of a club.
Well,
let's all pull off together."
That's what I didn't understand.
I know. I didn't get
give
me a break.
Why do they all need to stop?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
You use the convoy as far as you can go, and then you...
Yeah, I've driven across the country many, many, many times.
Yeah.
Yes, you do get in the thing, but then, gee, you're going to get gas.
Bye,
dude.
I keep going.
Yeah, I keep going.
Yeah. But anyway, so they all 3 stop. Now, the girlfriend stays in the car. She looks over at Chaos's rig.
The big truck. The big
truck. And what does she see?
Another chick going, "Help me!"
A chick. No, the chick wasn't going, "Help me" yet, but she was.
Well, she was mouthing the words.
She just saw her up there.
She was mouthing, "Help!"
And what does she do?
Nothing.
Absolutely freaking nothing. Stays in the car. Boyfriend comes back, jumps in the car.
And Chaos Man says, "Oh, my CB says there's trouble. The traffic is bad on the freeway. It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Let's go the back way.
Let's go a back way.
Uh-huh.
Follow me, folks."
So you're immediately going, "Oh, well, he's the bad guy.
On.
He's the bad guy."
Yeah.
But anyway, so they roll in the back way, and what happens?
She jumps out of the semi and lands on their car.
Well, she throws a note
Help me.
that says "Help me."
And when they say, "What did that say?" Bam! She lands on
right? Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
that's
okay.
as far as we're going to tell you. But
because after that, you thought that was implausible. The real implausibility stuff starts.
Doesn't matter.
Does
tell
matter.
You something. No, not for me in this film, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But that's as far as we're going to tell you, because if we tell you any more, we're going to give away the entire first act. But what this movie does incredibly effectively, and yes, Mike, I'll admit, there are lots of things in this film where you can sit there and go, what?
Yes.
But.
There's a lot of times where I went, that's such an amazing freaking coincidence.
But it's all sewn together pretty darn well. And when
it wasn't.
I thought it was. And when you get to the end, I was like, you know what? I kind of like that.
Okay, I can see, where it was all sewn together, fine. But how the bad guy stuck himself in those situations was incredibly implausible.
Well, yeah.
Incredibly implausible. Hi, there's a girl I didn't like from when I was a kid. I'm going to set up a home for wayward teenagers and have lots of beds available so her roommate will come over.
This is why the movie was called Amusement.
It should have been called Implausible.
It was for your amusement. Now, let me go back.
I would have called it No Freaking Way in Hell.
Now, let me go to the second act, where the babysitter...
Yeah, Catherine Winnick, the hot babysitter.
No, the real babysitter.
The real babysitter splits. The hot chick comes over.
The two kids are home. The hot chick shows up. She gets let in, and there's a room in the house where she is supposed to sleep.
And there's clowns everywhere.
Clowns everywhere.
And a humongous life-size clown sitting in a rocking chair.
Now, if you are scared of it, or any other clowns for that matter.
Or dead freaking clowns.
This act is going to bother you.
Yeah, so she sees this huge, life-sized, freaky-looking clown with a freaking Saw clown mask on, right? This is not a happy clown. This is one of those retardo demento clowns.
Yeah.
And she admits she's freaked out. She wants to touch it, but no, she backs off. I can't touch it, so I'm going to turn around and
makes you want to get in a clown suit, doesn't it, Mike?
And strip for the camera.
It makes you want to get in a clown suit, doesn't it, Mike?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
And so then after she strips for the camera, she climbs into bed and faces away from the clown that scares the crap out of her.
No, she strips with her butt towards the clown. She slowly, seductively takes off her pants so the clown can look at her butt.
Exactly.
But she doesn't know it's a real person.
Right. I mean, come on. It was obvious it was a real person the minute she freaking walked in the room.
Yeah.
But she was so freaked out. Okay, if there's something you're so freaked out about, and then you chicken at the last second, you're still going to be looking at it every minute of the day.
Yeah.
You're not going to say, oh, well, I'm turning all the lights off and going to bed now.
But at the same time, this is the act that really got me into the film. The first act was decent. This one, I really got into it. I like it. I love that whole rainy atmosphere. Babysitter at the house, two kids. The mysterious person shows up at the door. The first babysitter mysteriously split. There's all...
Literally.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things that made that kind of cool for me. So I'm going to give the second act a little bit more props than the first act. The third act,
it still was an episode of Twilight Zone.
It's okay. No, now this was more.
Right, I know. But,
this was more happening in the vein of horror. Now in the third act, you've got it's kind of a what would you call it, almost like a Saw situation, right? I mean, you got this area set up for a torture place where you got the chicks.
Yeah, but you forgot about the third story.
Oh, that's right.
The third story.
That's right.
Where, my roommate is Miss Goody Goody Two Shoes, but she's gone all night. Maybe she's at that home for wayward teenagers. So let's go up and knock on the door, which is this big gothic castle-looking thing that you expect zombies to come crawling out of.
Rob Zombie, probably.
Yeah, it looks like Rob Zombie's house, probably.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, no room. Go away. No beds available here.
Yeah.
So she sends her boyfriend in.
Yeah.
And he don't come out for 12 hours.
Right.
What
a little midget dude that was walking around, the doctor dude, man. That guy was creepy as heck, man. Yeah. I wanted to talk to him.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, a guy shows up.
There was obviously something wrong from minute one.
Yeah, okay. Now, there's this house for wayward teenagers. And this guy opens the door, and he's got a face mask, one of those, He
looks like Hannibal.
Yeah, and he's got a big old black apron and blood and rubber gloves.
Yeah.
Sure, come on in.
Yeah, I'll be glad to come in.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to be calling Child Protective Services on your butt.
But dude went ahead and came in anyway.
Sure, go on in.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I remember when she was walking up those stairs, and I saw these empty bottles on the side of the stairs, and I said out loud, why the hell did the director put those empty glass bottles on the stairs? And then she kicks one, ding, 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 ding. And I went, that's why he put those in, so she could kick it.
That's right.
Duh.
But, okay, so then we have that story. We're not going to give away all the stories, okay? But then we have the Saw situation where you have the torture area.
Right.
And
which is in the biggest, largest, wettest chain hanging warehouse silo with a 4,000-foot tall smokestack that doesn't go out of the building.
It's exactly the way I would do it.
It's crazy.
Mike would have to stop for a second.
I have said I would love to have one of those little dungeons under my house like they had in that movie. What not the Tommy Knockers, but the horror films to die for.
Oh yeah, okay.
Remember the one about the families, the Windsors or the
yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember
one of those 8 films to die for. The guy had a torture chamber.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but okay, but
I want a dungeon.
I'm just gonna wrap this up nicely and say that at the end of the movie, and you know what, I hate this term, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway because I hear so many people using this term now. At the end of the day. So at the end of the day, when I was done with the movie, I stopped and thought about it, and I said, you know what? I actually kind of dug that. I liked the way it flowed. I liked the way everything was interconnected. And yes, Mike, you didn't realize that everything was interconnected, but towards the end, you went, oh, man, you know?
But then when I said it's all interconnected, wait a second. How did this guy do this? How did this guy know the truck driver's lady was going to jump out right at the end of his driveway?
Sure.
Wait a second. Okay, if there's this girl, if there was this girl that was mean to me when I was in 3rd grade...
There were many girls who were mean to you in 3rd grade. What are you talking about?
I'm not going to be cruising down the freeway and recognize, oh, she's the girl sleeping in that car that when I was driving across Highway 80 in Kansas...
So what?
You know, and I'm going to make sure I join her caravan.
I hate to tell you, I hate to break it to you, but in the horror genre, buddy, you're going to have to just get over some of the holes, man.
And how could he plan? The truck driver, Mr. Chaos, was going to need gas at my exit.
I know.
And wait a second, how many little beat-up shack whatevers have an 8,000-foot tower?
I actually think that Chaos was a bad guy.
No, he wasn't, because the guy killed him.
I think Chaos was a bad guy, but you didn't get to the point where you saw that he was a bad guy.
He was talking on the phone saying, I'm taking her to rehab.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I got the vibe
Maybe
off
it was
of
Amy
him.
Winehouse in his car.
It could have been. Oh. But I kind of got the vibe that he wasn't all on the straight and narrow either.
Well,
but just the other guy was worse.
That's just because he was in Chaos.
Yeah, maybe. Kevin Gage. That's the guy's name.
Oh.
By the way.
You're right. Kevin Gage.
By the way, yeah. So anyway, bottom line,
I
dug it.
Implausible as all hell.
It is implausible.
Totally.
I don't care.
I did care.
3 stars.
1 star.
I got off.
I'll give it 1 star because those sets were cool. That big mansion, the Rob Zombie thing when the guys walking around. It looked like it was a mental hospital from 200 years ago, and it was in deterioration for 100 years.
2 stars just because of the freaky clowns. I dug the freaky clowns, dude.
I mean, 1 star.
Would you have a room like that, Mike?
Hell no.
I mean, some people are definitely afraid of clowns.
Yeah, 1 star because of the set and because Catherine Winnick looked hot.
I watched this with a girl, my son's girlfriend, as a matter of fact. My son's girlfriend.
What are you doing taking your son's girlfriends out to the movies?
No. We watched it right here.
Hey, baby.
And let me tell you something. Me and him and her and everybody, of course. And that was the first thing she said was, oh, my God, not clowns. I do not like clowns, right? Yeah. And so and that made it kind of cool for her because I got to see her reaction when the head would slowly turn on the clown. And it was like, yes! I jumped off the couch like, yeah! You know? so that's why I actually had a good time with it. So that's why I'm giving it 3.
Total implausibility, 1 star.
All right.
I'm Michael Manny. He's Rowdy Jeff. Yeah, I thought I was watching Dead Time Stories Part 2. Man.
No, this had way more spunk, way more character, better acting, better stories, better writing, better sets, better color, better sound. It's just better.
Yeah, I'll give you that on sets and color and sound. I'm Michael Manny. He's Rowdy Jeff. We'll talk to you next week. at the Horror Debate.